And this was the Hornets pulling into the arena. A lot of the guys dressed in their very best. Now they turn their attention toward picking up a win in enemy territory. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And when I look at Houston, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. We've got Johnson. Curry is out there with Scott. Then there's Gill. And it's Mourning in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Rockets, they've got Maxwell. Thorpe is out there with Olajuwon. And it's Smith. And it's Horry in at the small forward position. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Now, here is Smith. The pass to Horry. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Now, here's Curry. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Here's Scott. Hits the three-point bomb. Scott's got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Hornets. Smith against Scott. Thorpe with a screen on Scott. Smith with a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And combining that great speed with a deft shooting touch, Kenny, the Jet, on point there from distance.
No one near Prez as he lets it go. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 6 points for Prez. Pass to Olajuwon. First quarter, just over a minute played. And good that time.
Olajuwon doing what he does, going to work in the paint area, playing to his strengths, and getting it up and down.
On the wing, Scott. Gill, the pass to Johnson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here are the Rockets. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And here's Maxwell from beyond the arc. Scott pulls it in. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against Brooklyn. Curry passes to Gill. Inside, here's Scott, and finished off by Scott.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his own season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Curry. Here's Gill. Curry looking it over. Three-pointer. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Smith up top, defended by Scott. Passes it to Maxwell. Thorpe kicks to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Olajuwon, right side. And Mourning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
Johnson outside. Outside Curry. Back to Johnson. Here's Gill. 9 points last game out. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Boy, Johnson showing you that impressive leaping ability. Terrific at rising up for the throwdown.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The pass to Maxwell. Shot from 6. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Rockets trail by 5. Smith outside. Pass to Ori. Here's Maxwell. Houston moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Olajuwon. Another miss by Olajuwon.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Pass to Johnson. Curry with a wide open look. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And the Rockets with possession here, following the 3 by Charlotte.
Charlotte foul. Gill. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside, Ori. In the corner, Smith with it. Clock at 6. Outside, Olajuwon. That's tipped. Here's Gill. Spins. Passes it to Curry. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 6.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
Man, that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it. First and second chance points. And they were in the top half of the league in steals as well. They got a few ball hawks out there that can cause problems for the opponent.
Greg, as you said, they were top of the league in second chance points. They had a strong presence inside at both ends of the floor. Scott against Smith to stop the run. Count it. Smith's got 5.
Hey, the defense had him wrapped up, but that's just terrific concentration by Smith to hit the shot.
There's the pass to Curry. It's rebounded by Houston. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them. No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Hornets leading by 7. Outside, Scott. And there's the feed to Curry. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Whitmore, he's checked in for Houston.
Number 7, Ken Whitmore.
And so it's Houston with it. 9-point game. Here's Smith. Pass to Maxwell. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
To the right side. Smith outside. Maxwell with a screen on Scott. 4 on the clock. That's a 2 from Smith.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot. The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's Whitmore. He's covered by Gill. And that one's good. Whitmore.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
There's Curry. Again, the Hornets score.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Rockets trail by 9. Maxwell, the pass to Smith. Here's Thorpe. Pass to Maxwell. Houston moving it around. To the middle. Here's Whitmore. Pass it to Smith with the assist that time. Whitmore's got his second basket of the night.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Houston with a big group substitution here. Bullard, he's checked in for Olajuwon. Ellie comes in for Thorpe. Thompson, he's checked in for Maxwell. And it's Cassell in for Smith. Pass to Bose. Beyond the arc. Bullard pulls it in. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Thompson. Shot from the low block. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that one, good.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
For Houston, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. And the pass to Bullard. To the left wing. Here's Whitmore. That 3 off the mark. Charlotte leading by 7. Here's Newman. Again, the Hornets score.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Here's Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin. And that means teams still trying to establish an identity as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. Well, Clark, we know they're a young team with plenty of room for improvement. What's the most important things you think for these Rockets to do?
Well, first and foremost, they've really struggled with turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. I mean, it's hard to win if you're turning the ball over. I think it's a matter of being organized at the offensive end.
Good on the second free throw. Well, the last time, GA, the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that played a factor in their decision to bring him back as head coach. And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Rockets trail by 11. Gazelle, the pass to Bullard. To the wing on the left. And a wide open look for Whitmore. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Whitmore's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Pass to Jaminski. Here's Kane. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Thompson. Here's the screen. Pass to Cassell. Fires the 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Hornets leading by 8. Here's Kane. Passes it to Newman. And here's Bose. The pass to Jaminski. 5 to shoot. Over Bullard. Jaminski can't hit. Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Cassell bangs home the trifecta. And now just a 5-point Charlotte lead.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Charlotte calls timeout. is checked in for Bullock. Green, he's checked in for the Hornets.
And they were in the top 10 in rebounding. That was one of the things that they hung their hat on. Never really let up energy-wise on the backboards.
And talk about their transition game. They love to operate in the open floor. GA, a huge percentage of their points came on the break, and that was by design. Hornets leading by 5. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Connects from three-point range. Kane's got a couple of threes now in the first for Charlotte.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now, here's Thompson. They set the pick. Releases. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Newman. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Cassell, no good. Hornets leading by 8. Passes it to Bose. Over Thompson. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
No good that time. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's Charlotte leading by 8. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
Brooks is out there with Thompson. Then there's Herrera. Then it's Olajuwon. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And they call an illegal screen here. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Rockets 4th.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
Thompson passes to Olajuwon. That shot off. Mourning with some nice D. Hornets leading by 8. Bogues with it. We saw him with 10 points last game. From about 19 feet, Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
And he sinks the second. The 2023 season, Clark, certainly wasn't all Charlotte had hoped for coming into that year.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, injury struggles and a number of other factors just kind of accumulated. You know, they did keep fighting pretty much until the end, and they deserve a lot of credit for that, even though they knew they'd missed the postseason.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. So if you look at the Rockets' struggles, Clark, over the last few seasons, what stands out to you?
Well, I think it starts at the defensive end of the floor, Kevin. I mean, a team is not going to make noise in the NBA if they don't defend consistently. I'm sure improving on D is a focus this season.
Now the pass to Herrera. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Bogues against Brooks. Gill misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. For Hornets coach Steve Clifford, the key is defense. He says trying to outscore other teams doesn't work. You have to do the things that take effort, like rebounding, getting loose balls, and putting your body on the line. You've got to build a game that'll actually work at the end of the year when you play the important games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, our thanks to you. Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Gaddison comes in for Green, and Curry subbed in for Newman. Floats one. Thorpe can't make it work. Charlotte leading by 8. Now Bogues feeds it to Curry.
Charlotte foul. Kenny Gaddison. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Brooks against Bogues. Pass to Thorpe. Thompson the bounce pass. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. The Rockets making a switch here. Maxwell's checked in.
Number 31, Hernan Maxwell.
So it's the Hornets now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Bogues against Thompson. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Maxwell the pass to Thorpe. Basket counts. Thorpe's got 6 points.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now here's Bogues. Here's Curry with the 3. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Rockets trail by 9. Pass to Olajuwon. And Mourning sends it back. And here's Bogues. Outside Curry. Or the 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Now he's drained 2 threes in each quarter so far.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
checked in for Houston. The Hornets also with the sub. Scotty's checked in for Bowes. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Horry against Gill. Here's Thorpe. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Stripped it away. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Curry, just one of the more gifted shooters game's ever seen. He's a clever guard with unlimited range, someone you must stay with at all times.
And the first one at the line is good. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Thorpe with a screen on Scott. Here's Smith. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
One shot. Strong take by Kenny Smith. A chance to add another.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Kenny Smith. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
A low-key high riser, Kenny the Jet Smith, gets up like very few guards in the league do.
Morning kicks to Curry. And the Hornets miss again. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Down by 12. Here's Thorpe. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
Horry's such a selfless player. This guy just makes winning play after winning play.
Scott with the ball. Last game, 26 points. For 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Scott's got 11 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Smith for 3. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. Hornets leading by 13. Outside, Scott dishes it to Curry. Passes to Gill. Back to Curry. Morning a screen on Smith. Clock at 4. Morning's shot is good. And the Hornets lead by 15.
Morning's got that sculpted body and plays with such strength, able to brush off the contact on his way up for the shot.
Now Smith. He has 7. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, the Rockets score.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Maxwell against Curry. On the wing, Scott. From downtown. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Whitmore, he's checked in for Oregon. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Johnson's checked in. Smith outside. Thorpe with a screen on Scott. Here's Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Smith.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now here's Scott. 14 points for him. To the inside. Here's Mourning. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Rockets trail by 16. Smith scanning the floor. And there's the pass to Thorpe. Clock at 6. Smith the pass to Maxwell. Here's Whitmore. It's good from long range. Whitmore's got 12.
And those are the kinds of shots that give rookies like Whitmore so much confidence.
Charlotte leading by 13. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
Here's Maxwell following the score by Charlotte. Shoots over Curry, and again, the Rockets good for 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Smith against Scott. Pass to Curry. Puts up a 3. Rockets with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 7 rebounds in the game. Smith against Scott. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Mourning. Scott against Smith. Pass to Mourning. Now Johnson. Over Thorpe. There's Larry Johnson on the assist by Mourning. And the Hornets lead by 15.
Look at Mourning making the unselfish play, giving it away rather than forcing the shot.
Maxwell against Curry. On the left block. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And that one's good. Gill's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the Rockets with possession here after the basket by Charlotte. Smith on the wing, defended by Scott. Smith the pass to Maxwell. There's the screen. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Larry Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. 17-point lead, their biggest. Back to Curry. Olajuwon with the block.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
Here's Smith. Connects in the foul line jumper. Smith's got 13.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Curry against Maxwell. Scott. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 16 points for Prez.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Maxwell against Curry. Maxwell's shot is no good. Hornets leading by 17. Johnson finds Curry. Now here is Mourning. All sorts of time, and the basket is good. Scott's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Thorpe with a screen on Scott. Smith for three. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Mourning's got 6 rebounds in the game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Amen and Asar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Amen said making the NBA has been a whole dream since the 3rd grade. Asar added, I always have someone there to push me and to keep it 100 with me. We're never too high or too low, and we're always just there for each other and want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks. Here's Curry. Following the 3 by Houston that went in. Olajuwon over with the double team. Mourning passes to Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Rockets trail by 18. Smith outside. Olajuwon against Mourning. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Here's Smith following the score by Charlotte. Outside, Olajuwon throws it up high and taken away by Johnson. And a fast break now for the Hornets. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. A new lineup here for Houston. And the Hornets making a change here. Free throw good from Mourning.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Thompson against Curry. Thompson looking for an opening. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far it hasn't been close. Hornets on top, running away with it. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Charlotte Hornets.
Their long-range game is dialed in, and that's despite the defense's best efforts. It's pretty impressive, even by today's standards.
Yeah, hard to beat a team that's hitting a high volume of threes, that's for sure. Okay, now let's take a look at the power rankings in the Eastern Conference early on.
Taking a look at Charlotte, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Braves in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Hornets. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. They've got Mourning. Scott is out there with Curry. Then it's Johnson, and it's Gill in at the 3. Rockets trail by 21. Smith outside. Thorpe with a screen on Scott. From the high post, Smith's shot is good. Smith's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Rockets. Curry against Maxwell. Here's Scott. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
It's going to be on Kenny Smith. The Hornets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That's good from Scott. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Houston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Outside, Olajuwon. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Hey, it's inexcusable not putting a body on a king. I mean, you deserve to get cooked when you don't do that.
Outside, Scott. He feeds it to Curry. Wide open. And he connects with the jumper. Curry's got 22.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And the Rockets with possession here, following the bucket by the Hornets. Curry against Maxwell. Pass to Thorpe. Shot clock at 6. Thorpe with a screen on Scott. Here's Smith. Nice D from Scott.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Scott. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Mourning dishes to Johnson. Down low. Smith outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Hey, when Smith is hot, he keeps his foot on the accelerator. Love his tenacity.
Charlotte leading by 19 points. Outside Curry. The feed to Scott. All alone. It's rebounded by Houston.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And it's Smith missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Johnson finds Curry. Back to Johnson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And so it's Houston with it. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Thorpe, the pass to Smith. Ori with it. Olajuwon, left side. 5 on the clock. And he comes up with the deuce. Olajuwon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the quickness, the exquisite footwork. Hakeem can really put you in the blender.
Hornets leading by 19 points. It's Scott on the wing, covered by Smith. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The pass to Thorpe. Here's Maxwell. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside Curry. Scott up top. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. The Rockets pull it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's Maxwell from beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one. Hornets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Mourning a screen on Smith. Outside Curry. They double team Curry. Johnson outside. To the middle. Olajuwon with the block. Here's Thorpe. 8 points for him. And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to Maxwell. Scott against Smith. And another three for Houston.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Scott. 23 points in the game. Feeds to Curry. Gill against Ori. To the paint. Here's Scott. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Bullard, he's checked in for Thorpe. Whitmore comes in for Ori. And it's Cassell in for Smith. He hits both from the stripe. Rockets trail by 17. Pass to Bullard. Inside, here's Whitmore. Johnson with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Houston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Whitmore with it. He's got 12. With the drive, here's Olajuwon. Off target at the rim.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Cassell against Smith. Kicks it to Scott. Shoots the 3. And it's Smith missing. Rockets trail by 20. Here's Cassell over Smith. Almost, but it rolls out. Back to Johnson. Passes it to Jaminski. And here is Scott. Olajuwon over with the double team. 6 to shoot. Smith on the wing. The 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Tipped away. Cassell against Scott. There's a screen. They could use a bucket. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Scott's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Gill. Here he goes. That shot misses. Good D by Olajuwon. Rockets have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana. Then on Sunday, they continue the road trip heading out to Dallas to take on the Mavericks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
First free throw is good.
And 2 words you hear about Whitmore a lot. power and energy. Not many rookies are as ready for the physical rigors of the NBA as he is.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. He's checked in for Olajuwon, and it's Thompson in for Maxwell. And then for Charlotte, Gaddison, he's checked in for Johnson. Newman comes in for Gill, and it's Bogues in for Scott. And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time. Hornets leading by 21. The pass to Gaddison. Smith surveying the D. Pass to Gaddison. Cassell against Bogues. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Rockets with the rebound. They host the Kings after this game. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Herrera's checked in for Bullard. Smith against Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. The shot missing. Hornets leading by 21. Out to the right wing. Now here's Bogues. Pulls up, high post. It's good.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Here's Thompson following the bucket by the Hornets. There's the pick. Here's Cassell. Another miss by Houston.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
A floater. Here's Jaminski. And he banks in the layup. Jaminski's got his first 2 points.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And here are the Rockets now. Thompson outside. Here's Whitmore. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 16 points for Cam Whitmore.
Oh, really strong outing from Whitmore. You see the potential for greatness.
Smith against Thompson. Now here is Smith. He's guarded closely. Pass to Gaddison. Now Bogues. From the arc. Herrera grabs the board. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Down low, Herrera. Can't hit from in close. Hornets leading by 23. Smith outside. He kicks it to Bogues. Pass to Gaddison. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Ellie passes to Herrera. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hornets?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
1:27 left in the third quarter. Hornets have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Here's Newman, guarded by Ellie. Good on the triple. Newman's got 9.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
1:10 left to play in the third. To the paint. Here's Ellie. Lays it up and banks it in.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Hornets leading by 21. And the pass to Wingate. Here's Newman. Launches a three. Herrera grabs the board. Here's Helly. Trains the three-pointer. Well, he's got his second bucket.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Newman from deep. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Wingate against Thompson. And he drives in. Pass to Herrera. Thompson with it. Puts up a deep three. Go! Out the buzzer!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Thorpe is out there with Ori. Then it's Olajuwon. Then it's Thompson. And it's Smith in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here is Smith. And Smith gets double teamed. Clock at 6. And here's Ori for 3. They get the rebound. Olajuwon the pass to Thorpe. Count that one.
While assisting may not be the strength of his game, Olajuwon still knows when to get the ball to an open teammate.
Bogues against Smith. Outside Curry. Cracks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 27.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Rockets trail by 19. Passes it to Ori. Kicks it to Smith. Right wing. Thompson outside, trying his luck from deep. A rebound by Larry Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Outside for Curry. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Takes a 3. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Thompson. Smith outside from past the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Here's Bogues. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And yes, it's good.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And here's Thompson. Here we are looking around the NBA. Clark, which division do you think is the strongest overall?
I think it's pretty clear, man. You look at that Pacific Division out west, you're talking Clippers, Lakers, Warriors, Kings, Suns. Show me another division that can match that for entertainment value, quality of number of all-stars, and caliber of the teams. That's the one.
Now, here's Bogues. Back to Curry. They double-team Curry. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And it's the Hornets, another three.
And Bogues is a crafty passer. Excellent court awareness and has a real knack for finding the open man.
Smith for three. And the three ball is good. Smith's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Rockets.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
And the Hornets call time here. Houston making a switch here. Maxwell's checked in. Scotty's checked in for Charlotte. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Clark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball with such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
And he's good on the first of three.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Elijah Wan over with the double team. Gill against Maxwell. Smith on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. Smith's got 32 points in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Scott, good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Launches it. And another three for Houston.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Smith against Scott. Goes up to the stripe. Here's Olajuwon. And Houston again with the bucket.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Charlotte leading by 15. Outside Curry. The pass to Scott. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
He lobs it up, out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass, just sailed it right out of bounds.
The Hornets have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. He feeds it to Curry. Here's Gill. Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
And Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston, trailing by 17. Thorpe with a screen on Scott. Smith the pass to Thorpe. 6 on the shot clock. Houston moving the ball around. Maxwell's shot is no good. Charlotte leading by 17. Pass to Curry. Right side Scott. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Thorpe against Curry. Prez brings the double team. Here's Maxwell. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Charlotte's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Scott the pass to Curry. Fires from the wing. The Rockets pull it in. Olajuwon's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Pass to Maxwell. Passes it to Smith. This one for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Smith's got 38 points.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the 3 by Houston that went in. Yep, that one goes.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Maxwell. There's the pass to Smith. To the inside, Olajuwon. Oh, and Olajuwon throws it down.
Hey, it takes more than contact to stop Olajuwon inside. He stays strong through contact and gets the finish.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now, here's Curry. Pass to Gill. There's the lob to Prez, and finished off by Scott.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Rockets trail by 17. Here's Maxwell. Smith outside. Smith drawn the double team. Here's Olajuwon. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one. Charlotte shooting so well, 63% the offense working as one cohesive unit. At the top of the key, Curry. They double team Curry. Here's Scott. And another 3 for Charlotte.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And for Houston, they're shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Curry against Maxwell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Houston making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Now here's Curry. To the paint. The kick out to Scott. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Rockets trail by 18. Here's Maxwell. That one, no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Thompson comes with the double team. It's Curry outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hornets lead by 20.
Fantastic job reading the shot and then getting to the right spot for the rebound and throwdown.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's Thorpe. Maxwell kicks to Thompson. Pass to Maxwell. Thompson against Scott. Passes to Maxwell. Shot clock at 5. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Olajuwon. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
And Johnson can just flat out get it going on offense. Excellent at cashing in from there.
The Rockets shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Here's Olajuwon. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Olajuwon's got 12 points in just the second half. .152 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Curry against Maxwell. And finished off by Scott.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so it's Houston with it, following the score by Charlotte. Olajuwon, left side. Olajuwon drawn the double team. Good work there as it goes. Olajuwon's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Hornets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Prez.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Here's Thompson following the 3 by Charlotte. Olajuwon inside. He's guarded by Mourning. Hakeem Olajuwon again.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And the basket by Curry.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Olajuwon. Scott pulls it in. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Right now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.